So this is the first ELSE. It's a device that was built for a single-hand interaction in order to deliver a really innovative and different user experience with set of new features and capabilities. I'm going to demonstrate you some of the features, some of the interaction, how I actually activate all the device with my single hand, which is a quite new approach in the industry of mobile market for touch hand devices, which most of them are always been activated like that. So here's the main menu interface, so you can either browse through the groups on the touchscreen, but you can also do that by here. So it gives you actually a wonderful and fast usage for any kind of activity. So for example, if I go to my contact list, so you can see I have this magnifier we call the fisheye. So always object will be in the center, so I can interact with them in the center. I can call directly from here, can send a message to this contact.
This is like a D-pad. You can go up and down?
Yes, of course.
Oh, sorry.
I can go up and down, like here. I can do fast scroll. I can go through characters. And of course I can do this kind of activities on the screen, like any other touchscreen device. But the main usage will be, from convenience point of view, will be from here. So I can go into the contact, see all the items inside. Now, a nice feature we have here, and this is one of the key features of this device, is what we call shared database. It's the ability of the device to share all the information inside the device and to push the information for you. So for example, if I'm looking on a contact, and it can be either if someone called me, I'm reading his message, or I'm just looking at the contact details, I have this live beam area, so I can see all the other items I got from this person. Like I got his emails, and I can read directly from here his emails or access them. I can see
reply.
Yes, I can reply. I have memos. I have calls from him. I have messages, and the use case, like let's take the business case use case. Someone's called me. He's trying to talk to me. While we are talking, I can actually navigate and scroll his information. Say, okay, I saw you that you sent me an email an hour ago. I'm going to reply you in 5 minutes. Oh, you have a birthday. Congratulations. Stuff like that. And this kind of feature we call the live beam is everywhere. It's going to be an emails, contacts, memos, reminder, everywhere. It's going to just push me this information everywhere. Okay? So this is the contact. I can show you just, for example, if I go to emails, the same idea will be here. You see the fisheye area, and I can actually start reading my email, so it's very, very easy. You don't need to navigate. All the concept of navigating and navigating through menu is, and everything is, of course, can be scrolled like that.
Kinetic scrolling.
Sorry?
Kinetic scrolling you have?
No, not on this. We have kinetic scrolling, or what we call canvas. I'm going to show you in detailed screen. Just for example, like if I want to navigate on a message, so you're talking about this kind of interaction, right?
Yeah.
So we have it.
Perfect.
Okay.
And the screen is a capacitive.
It's a capacitive screen.
With multi-touch or without, or maybe in future?
It supports multi-touch, but not in the main interaction, in only specific areas. Okay. The reason for that, you don't need it, and I'm going to show you why. And I give you one of the best examples for usage. Exactly. Zooming. So, example, I'm going now for the media album, right? Yeah. So you can see I have all my media here. You can navigate them. Again, the concept of preview and interaction kept, and now I can go to an image, and now I want to zoom, right? So everyone is today following iPhone by zooming like that, so that's really nice, but here is a single hand zooming. So you can actually zoom in single hand, pan, everything in a single hand, and it's a key issue because it's going back to the real mobility. Yep. People are using devices with one hand. You are in the train, you're holding something, you have a bag. Of course, it supports all the interaction of, and you can go for the album, and it has an horizontal view also, of course, and it's a really nice one with a really cool, nice features of preview. So I can press on that and navigate to the left, and you get a preview of an images. Everything is geotagged.
What about the processor and RAM?
Okay, the processor is the OMAP 3430.
What? Sorry?
The OMAP 3430.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry?
The clock, you know, in
600, and it has 32 gigabytes of memory for the user. So and it can come with a low light, like 16 gigabyte, and it's up to the operators to decide.
And you can put a micro SD in?
No, it doesn't have a micro SD. It comes with a full memory without micro SD.
It's enough, I think.
Yes, it's a decision.
You know the RAM?
Yeah, the RAM is 256.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And the camera?
5 megapixel.
With flash or without?
Without flash, but it's the issue about the camera. It's not the megapixel, and that's important. It comes with a 5 megapixel because we think that that's what people need. But there is so much technology in this camera, so it can actually give you the performance and capability of a really digital camera and not a phone camera. We have technology of stabilization here, of image processing, and we actually branded 4 companies inside the camera application to give you a very unique experience. So I can show you, like, for example, the preview of camera. You will see that it's actually that's the geotag question.
So
but you can see
GPS?
It has a GPS, of course. You can see it's real time. It's really real time and no lag. So the preview, it's really in high frame rate.
And what about the video capture?
Video capture, it's a box 720 on 480. So the quality. Yes. So it's really high quality, and it's actually give you the look of a camera with all the functions.
The interface is very beautiful and new. It's a new.
Now I want to show you some of the nice capabilities. Like, for example, I want to show you one of the concepts which is different in the market. It's what we call everything in the market is phones, right? iPhones or whatever they are, and that's great. But we are moving a bit from this concept. We don't call that a phone. We call it a mobile device, and the reason is that phone is like any other application. Means it doesn't have higher priority than others. Like in most devices, phones, SMS, or any kind of mobile communication get higher priority. Like if you're doing something and you get a call or an SMS, it's always going to pop up on what you're doing and stop what you're doing because of priority. And we are shifting away from that because we believe people need to choose. This is not only a phone, it's a phone and other stuff. So I'm going to show you a nice thing. There you go.
And can you show the I know the interface with
display. Okay. Now מתחייגת, תגידי לי רק מתי. Just a second. Okay. Now I'm reading an email. I can do in any kind of other application that I want.
Is it multitasking or?
It's multitasking in some application, not in everywhere. Now I'm in email, but I can be in any other application. I can navigate, I can browse, I can do whatever I want. And here I got a nice incoming call. Except Yael, my colleague, is calling me. Now the idea about that, it's not interfering in my interaction. I can do whatever I want. And I can decide if to accept it or not. I can even decide that I'm answering Yael. Now I'm talking to Yael in parallel. I have a reminder in parallel. Everything goes together. Now I can continue to do. I can go, I want to navigate now, just for an example, and it works.
It's Google Map or
No, it's our own map render engine. It's full OpenGL 3D. And I can do whatever I want while I'm
online map or?
No, it's embedded. It's embedded.
Yes. So you don't have to connect on the internet.
It's an off-board solution, but it's a real. You see, the zoom in tool works over here, and I can show you a nice. See the 3D interaction? Like I'm pressing something, so it's.
And you can also navigate, like navigation.
Navigation, turn by turn, car, pedestrian,
voice,
everything. Now let's go for the one of the. That's what you're waiting for, right? Okay, so that's what we call display. It's our IDESSO.